Welcome everybody to another episode of Latifs Inspired. Right, if you enjoy a chicken Madras, a chicken Jalfrezi or even a Vindaloo, this is the dish for you. Coriander, green chili, chicken curry. This is one of these specials that I used to put in my restaurant. When I first tasted it, I tasted a similar dish in the Hans in Bayswater. They make a chicken Jalfrezi this way and it just blew my mind. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to recreate something with my tips. I used to change the menu about and I used to put this on and customers used to request for it. This is why I know this was so good. So if you enjoy green chilies, and this is Naga from my auntie's garden. She came over and she gave us quite a few of these. So if you enjoy what I do, I appreciate like, share and subscribe and watch till the end for this amazing recipe, and I can't wait to taste it. So here are my ingredients. This is about 800 grams of chicken. You can use chicken breast if you wish. I love chicken thighs and chicken drumsticks. That gives the curry a fantastic flavour. So when it's cooked on the bone, you get more flavour in the gravy. Ginger garlic, diced onions, spices, and these are the chilies. Now this is from my auntie's garden. She just gave us her harvest. These are very spicy nagas, so I'm going to stay away from that, but you can add that. I'll just put it on for display. Loads of green chilies and coriander. So this is essentially a coriander and chili chicken. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. If you like what I do, please like, share and subscribe. Let's start cooking. Right, we're going to season the chicken. First and foremost, 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder. I just love the vibrant red color and the flavors, and 1 teaspoon of salt. A couple of tablespoons of oil. This just helps the marinade stick to the chicken. And what we're going to do, we're going to first fry the chicken. And when you fry the chicken, it has a fantastic flavor. When you season the chicken, guys, the chicken has an enormous flavor. And all these spices, if you can just let it marinate for about a good couple of hours, will be fantastic. I mean, essentially, you can just fry it and make sure it's cooked properly inside and just eat it just like that, which we do, masala fried chicken. So what we're doing is I'm showing you these amazing tips and tricks to get a fantastic dish that everyone's going to enjoy, all your guests. So there you go. You can stick this in the fridge, covering it obviously for about 30 minutes, but I'm going to cook it straight away. Now let's start cooking. So bismillah. I'm using 1 cup of oil. Let this oil heat up and then we're going to go fry the chicken. It's been a good few minutes. Now I'm going to add the chicken. So bismillah. As you can see, there's a lot of chicken. Now if I had 1 kg of chicken, I would have done this in 2 batches because you need a bit of space for the chicken to be cooked. If you crowd it, it sort of steam cooks, which we're trying to avoid. We want that fried sort of flavour. So I've added, I think, 2 more chickens than I should have. So if you're doing it at home and you've got a bit of time, please do this in a couple of batches so it's got that fried flavour. This cooking time is going to take about 10 minutes, so about 5 minutes per side. So put the stopwatch on and we're going to turn it around in 5 minutes. Just leave it as it is. I'm just putting on a lid. I'm not closing it. The oil is spitting everywhere, so I'm just avoiding the oil from spitting. So the chicken's been cooking for a good 5 minutes. I've cooked it on a medium-high heat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip it. Oh yes. You see it there? Lovely caramelization. And it's not sticking to the bottom because I didn't mess around with it. Oh, this looks lovely. Wonderful, eh? Amazing home chefs. The chicken has been cooking now for a good 10 minutes. Wow. Wonderful, eh? This is going to taste amazing, whoever has this piece. Now let this rest. And turn the gas off, give this a wipe. This is all flavour, guys. We're going to be using the same pan to cook this amazing dish. Just let this oil cool down before you move it. I'm going to be using 6 tablespoons of this oil. There you go, look at that colour. It's going to be wonderful. Let's turn the gas back on. Bismillah. High heat. Firstly, the garam masala to flavour the oil. So 4 cardamom pods, 1 bay leaf, which is a Bangladeshi tezpata. Just rip it in half because it's a huge one. And 2 cinnamon sticks, which is the cassia bark. Ginger and garlic for the aromatics. 1 tablespoon of ginger. You know I love garlic and this needs a lot of flavour, so 2 tablespoons of garlic. That's absolutely huge. 1 medium diced onion, small as you can, which is about 1 cup. 1 medium sized onion this is. We're going to be using 1 teaspoon and a half, 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Salt to taste, guys. If you add the salt now, it just draws out the moisture from the onions and the ginger and the garlic and prevents it from burning. All that chicken flavour is going to come to this gravy. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So we're just going to let the onions cook. This process takes about 8 to 10 minutes on a high heat. There's sufficient amount of oil, but if you're using less oil, when it sort of dries up a bit, just add a drizzle of water, which is perfectly fine to soften up the onions. So let this cook 8 to 10 minutes and we'll be back. After a few minutes, guys, I've reduced the gas to a medium. Now you can add a drizzle of water as I am. I'm just doing that to deglaze the pan. All that chicken bits, let it go into that sauce. Wonderful. Now since I've added the water, I'm going to crank up the heat to a high and let the water evaporate. Put the lid back on. Come back to it in about 3 to 5 minutes. So it's been total cooking time since I've added the onions, the ginger and the garlic. It's been a good 8 minutes or so. There you go. Now reduce the gas to a low. Now I'm going to be adding the magic. This is the spices. So 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chilli. I love Kashmiri red chilli, it brings out a lovely colour. And this is going to be a spicy dish because we're using green chilli. So just kept it to 1 teaspoon. And this is just a general curry powder. Guys, I use East End brand. You can use it as well. It's very good. And this is ground cumin powder and half a teaspoon of garam masala. I love keeping everything simple, so I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of tomato puree. You can follow my tomato puree that I make at the restaurant, and that's fantastic. Got loads of aromatics. So this is it. You're going to have a proper Indian restaurant quality dish at home. I tell you, this is a fantastic dish and it's a quite chefy dish. but I'm simplifying it for you guys to cook at home because this is how I enjoy cooking. Nice, simple and effective. No nonsense type of cooking. Now crank this heat to a medium high and we're just going to let the spices booner up together. Fantastic. Just add a drizzle of water to prevent the spices from burning. And we're going to booner the spices. When you booner the spices, it just lifts the flavour and everything just gets elevated to a next level. So let this cook for a few minutes and we'll be back shortly. Put the lid on. See you in a bit. So amazing home chefs, it's been a few minutes. Spices looks wonderful. So when you get that separation of the oil, when the oil rises to the top, now you know the masala has been boonered up. So low heat, reintroduce the main ingredient, which is the chicken and all its lovely sauces. Oh wow, it's going to be so yummy. When you cook this for your loved ones, trust me, you'll be thanking me. Especially people who like the chicken Madras, the chicken Jalfrezis, Vindaloos. When you cook this dish, they're just going to be blown away. People who love coriander, people who love chilies, this is something else, guys. Just look at that. You can just eat that. So we want the chicken to cook thoroughly. So we're going to add 1 cup of boiling water now. Look at that amazing red from the turmeric and the Kashmiri red chilies. Kashmiri red chilies just gives a fantastic colour. Crank up the heat to a medium high and let this cook for a good 8 to 10 minutes on a nice medium high heat simmer. We'll come back to it shortly. Amazing home chefs, this curry's been simmering away for a good 5 minutes. Kitchen's smelling wonderful and it's looking wonderful. Put the lid back on, medium simmer. Going to cook this for a further 3 to 5 minutes. Right, to make the coriander paste, fresh coriander. This is only 30 grams. I wish I had about double that. So I'm using a small mixer blender. This is very handy for me. I have the bigger one, but I'd rather use this. Good handful of green chilies. Half a cup of water. And you put the water in, that'll help it whiz it up. Voila! All those chilies, coriander, gonna be gorgeous and spicy. Let's check on the chicken. Oh yes. Wonderful. All the water has evaporated. Now we're gonna add the green chutney. This green chutney just smells out of the world. So aromatic. You can taste from just the fragrance of those green chilies and the coriander. It's got the stalks and all. Put another half a cup of water there, so it's 1 cup in total. There you go. Let's give this a stir. High heat. Now this isn't your green chicken curry, so it's not looking mega green, but when the water reduces, you'll be thanking me when you eat this. Let this come to a nice simmer on a high heat. Come back to it shortly. Right, cooking time has been nearly an hour. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. I always say the sauce to be custard consistency, so just let it simmer a bit more and then it'll be ready. Wonderful, look at that. So when you add the green chilies and the coriander right in the end, it's going to bring out some aromatic flavors that is going to just blow you away. Beautiful. Moment of truth, look at that. This is not spinach, this is coriander chili chicken. My favorite piece, the thigh. Guys, if you enjoy what I do, I appreciate a like, share and a subscribe. Amazing home chefs, if you're still with me, I hope you are, because you don't want to be missing this. This is something so amazing that you're going to have to cook, and spice lovers are going to be thanking you. Now let's taste this sauce. Bismillah. Smells very aromatic, very flavorful. Oh yeah. In my throat, I can feel the green chilies. Wow. I don't like it too spicy, but when I feel like something, this is one of them. The sauce is hugging to the chicken. Trust me, that's a sign of a good curry. Finger looking good, fantastic curry. That fragrant aromatic coriander, spicy green chilies. These are natural ingredients which give it maximum flavor. If you enjoy what I do, I appreciate a like, share and a subscribe. See you soon for some more videos at Latifs Inspired.